I'm here in the bush looking at a few of the old cars that I guess I've stumbled across them over the years and just remembered where they all are, except for a Commodore over the hill. I don't remember where that one is, but I will find it. And there was I've already been searching over that way this morning looking for the Commodore. Couldn't find it. Back on the other side I found the Gemini that I remembered, but it was just too rusty. You couldn't recognize it as a car. But this one you can. It's about a mid-70s Corona. I reckon it's probably driven in here. It's got diff, it's got it's got hubs and a motor and gearbox. So this was probably it just could have been somebody's old bush basher. They weren't worth a lot of money. I guess in the 80s. When this happened. It's yellow. It's a mustardy yellow one. There's the engine. Is that an 18R? It's probably that the very reliable car. It's got what is that? Is that yeah, pollution, anti-pollution gear there. Yeah, it might have gotten stuck in here. It might have just been bush bashing. Knocked off a car, took it for a bush bash and got it stuck here, and that's where it stayed. It's one of the most complete cars that I know of. But there's not so much of it left anymore. Bit of plastic. Oh no. Metal. Windscreen. Oh, okay, there it goes. Put that back there. So there we are. That's my third attempt today at trying to find a car to show. I'm going to head out. There's on the way out. There's a Holden. Could be a HG. That'll be recognisable still, I think. And a few bits and pieces. They're only just little chewed up remains, but you can recognise it. I think there's a Volkswagen, a Beetle, parts of a Beetle and things like that. So yes, I think I'll continue and try and get them all done in the one day. It's kind of warm out here. It's about 30 degrees. But that's not too bad. It's not too bad. When you're on a bike, you get to move pretty quickly and feel the breeze, and you don't get too sweaty. So, all right. Well, there it is. A Corona in the gully. Oh, how could I forget this one? I did forget about this one, but I remembered on my way down the track. HQ sedan. Buried even worse than the Corona. Part of a bumper. And that's something else, isn't it? Some big kind of pipe connector or something. Bit of a bumper. And yeah. Yeah, well, that is probably unrestorable. Not that it's even that rare. There we are. A little bit of stainless trim. Leaf spring. Couple of bullet holes. And not a whole lot more. Well, there we are. Just HQ. It's had this. Did all Kingswoods have that? That dividing piece of trim. Unless it was a vinyl hood. I might look into that just for fun. Alright, back on the bike. This is a bit of an explanation of what happened. This next bit that you're going to see. I was riding through this track here and I stopped to snap off a twig that was, a branch had fallen and there was a twig that was into the track, and I thought, well, you know, you stop and you snap it off, otherwise it can scratch you on the leg, it can scratch your bike. So I stopped and I got rid of that. And as I was going along, I explained that that you run over a stick with your front wheel and then it'll flick up into your spokes or into your brakes or into your gears or anything like that. And I said, I don't like sticks. And then I said something like, actually I hate sticks, or I really hate sticks, or something like that. And immediately, right about here, a stick got jammed. I ran over it with the front wheel, obviously, and it got jammed up under my motor bracket cover thing, up under there. And it was just an amazing thing how I mean, you couldn't make it up, you couldn't make it happen. And immediately I said I hate sticks, and up it went, it got jammed. And I think it was unbelievable, but it actually happened. And here's that bit of damage I was talking about to my pannier bag. I ran over a stick, it flicked up, must have hit this, but jammed into the ground, and then just tore this from around here and split my pannier right up in one go. And I'd only had these panniers on for about 2 weeks, and they're over $100. I mean, that's, you know, it's still $100, you know. I don't like wasting any money on things like that. Like, just can't go out and buy another set. That's the way that's going to stay. But anyway, I thought I'll play the video now, the part which yeah, was the funniest thing. All right, see ya. I'm not going to let you scratch me. There's one thing I hate the most. It's sticks, and the worst of all are the sticks that are lying on the ground. So those are the ones that you will run over them with your front wheel, and they'll flick up, and they'll get in your chain, they'll get in your spokes, they'll get in your brake rotor even. I had one tear my pannier bag right open. It just jammed into the ground, right into the side of my bag, and just tore it. I'd only had the bags for a couple of weeks, and they cost over $100. I mean, that's expensive enough. You don't want stuff like that just getting wrecked straight away. So sticks are the worst thing. I don't like them. In fact, I hate sticks. I hate them a lot. Oh, see, there's a stick, and look, all right, man, look, check this out. Look at this thing. Just look, jam yourself right up into there. Why don't you? What are you, a kickstand now or what? So let's move this a little. I'm right in the middle of the track, like nobody comes along. Oh, look, cats. At bats. So what am I supposed to say? I don't hate sticks now and they won't jump into my vital parts of my bike? No, I hate sticks. I think they're still good. In fact, you'd do it again, wouldn't you? So get him off the track. Alright, that's enough silliness, but dang. Found this really old piece of something. Is it some kind of convertible? With a door like that. What else we got here? Very interesting bonnet. This is a small car. It looks very small. Let's see if there's nothing under there that's going to get me. Okay. Well, we've got part of the front door, an air vent in the bonnet, in the cowls there. Let's move this through. Don't come back at me. Okay, so in the firewall here, no markings. Bit of a shocking There's a little shocky tower thing there. Oh, those are shocks, eh? It's a funny old-fashioned shocky. Looks like a mudguard, buried. There's the other part of it there. There's a chassis here. Not much else. Oh, is that a little... It's a narrow little car. Just interested to know. So we've got a left-hand door. It's got hinges like that. Just to help recognise what this is. And the bonnet came down like that. I'd imagine that's where the windscreen was attached. The dashboard follows around like that nicely onto the door. I'll just tip it up again. Yeah, there's really... Oh, here's the part for your vent. There's your little vent. Vent door thing. There we are. That's where that goes. I was having so much trouble identifying this car, so I reassembled it as best I could. And after doing that, I've realised this is a much bigger car. It's bigger than the little British car that I thought it was. And taking this clue here and the shape around the windscreen there, well actually the windscreen went up on here and bolted onto there, but around this bonnet cowl area, given that shape, and on this firewall, these pressings, these strengthening pressings here, I managed to find, looking at pictures of old hot rods, that I believe this is a 1936 Ford. And I also thought that it was a Roadster, but this is Australia and I found pictures of utilities. So I think this was a ute, a convertible ute. It's probably much more likely that that's what it is. And somebody's flashy Roadster didn't end up out here. It was probably a farm vehicle. Probably a flashy farm vehicle, but a farm vehicle nevertheless, and it was left in the bush. This was just probably the property out here of the farms that were over on Wembley Road then. It was a pretty isolated place back in the 30s for sure. So there we are, 1936 Ford. I'm saying ute, there's no evidence there to say it's a ute, but it's probably a ute because we had a lot of them. And a Roadster just left in the bush like this, or left out on the property, is much more unlikely than leaving just the old ute out. Alright, I'm off now. I've found all the cars I possibly could in this place. So, thank you for watching. And let me know if you know of any more old wrecks around your area. Logan City, Logan Central, radiate outwards from Logan Central, and tell me if you know of any old cars and I'll go and check them out. Cheers, see you later.